Okay. The plan for this time is to look for air filtering parts in 3 different vaults.
High roller, sweet.
I'm not going to
Casino floor.
rush towards that goal with blinders on. If we found places of interest, things like that, we're going to take a look. If we find that, we're certainly going to go through all the 3 vaults fully. So we'll start with vault 22 because there's a lot of things, the 3-4 things that sort of point that way. And the mystery of what happened to vault 22 has been bugging us for a while. Just altering some sound volume for myself. Ah, what a beauty. It's turning into evening. Now the sun is setting. I'd like to get into the vault before it turns dark. It looks like it's that canyon there, or pass. It's very close to those bastards. I'm not absolutely sure we need to kill them, but if we initiate the fight, we'll be in a much better position to fight it. Yeah. I'm worried about Veronica. Could you change tactics? Use rain.
Does jumping at them with my fist?
You should have a tri-beam laser. I want to reduce the chance of her running there and drawing fire from. It's not much of an achievement, but I feel like I'm picking a fight with a lot of guys by shooting there. They are a bit crippled. Let's try the high dimension. Should have a insane spread. See what that means. Holy crap. Try another. Yeah, it's not all that powerful.
Gotcha. Come on!
Okay, we're doing fairly well against Castellars. What? Where's... where are you? Castellar poison glands are fairly valuable, so I'm taking them. Well, one important aspect of coming here was to build up our financial, improve our financial situation. I need a ton of money. We're talking buying some of the better equipment or more rare equipment. We're talking about putting 30,000 caps on a single item. What do we have? Maybe about 10,000, 14, 15. So we're halfway there for a single item. That's not too bad because we have no interest in probably most of the items. We're lucky to find a single item we want. But I'd like to have finish getting the extra implants we're missing. For one thing. Yeah, I'm not picking fight with those guys. There's no reason. We've secured the area well enough so we can go in and go out without causing too much of a fuss here. Running low on ammunition though, and I doubt we'll find more here, so we could have used the UTC finder. No. Okay, I'm gonna use this. I'm pretty sure there's in here. No. Yes. No. Yes. I don't see anything. Ah, yes, they are. But I don't see what it is. Let's hit higher. I think they're mantises, basically harmless. Let's see what this does.
Trouble. I guess it works.
So, orbital and cannon, that's what it is. But it's just a single shot. Now we have to wait for another day before we can fire again. And only works outside. Well, at least we got them all. It's not worth it. Not at all. I don't know what to do with the ammunition situation. I think we're very likely to run out of ammunition here. Yeah, what the hell is going on in this boat? At least everyone didn't go insane and start killing people randomly. But things clearly didn't go well either. Vault 22 Interlab Network main entrance. Warning, system integrity compromised. Unauthorized login. Okay. Vault 22 Expedition, entry 1. I've established a temporary camp inside the entrance of the vault. Power inside is minimal, but still running, and I've managed to hack into one of their security terminals. The logs show that several people have entered the vault over the past few months, but none have left. It's getting late, so resume the expedition in the morning. Keely out. The growth in the interior matches the exterior to a T. It's a little surprising given the scarcity of sunlight in the entrance room, but even more surprising is that they seem to be originate from further below. Maybe the fool Hildren was onto something after all. Since my Pip-Boy is on the fritz, I'll try to keep a running log of my discoveries in whatever computers I can find and collate the data before leaving. I know that the grenade launcher is not an optimal weapon to use here, but maybe I should use the pistol anyway. We do have do have a lot of optional ammunition points, so what the hell happened here? The elevator does not seem to be working. You could probably pop open the nearby panel and tinker with it to get the elevator working. So, the elevator door opens without a hitch. Buttons corresponding to the different levels of the bolt glow faintly along the wall. Which one do you press? Oxygen recycling, food production, common areas, pest control. We'll leave it alone for now. I want to explore this floor first. I don't quite get this. Oxygen recycling. So alternative ways enter. It seems likely that we should use the elevator. We can probably access areas we couldn't access otherwise. Or we would have to go through a lot of enemies to get there. Let's go head to pest control immediately. I think that's the likeliest place we'll find some answers. Assault. What is it? It's something? Okay, it's these guys. Mean men. Try the HP ammunition. This might not have armoring. So this might be one of the few targets where the hollow point ammunition is a better choice. You have to be careful. Those guys sometimes show on the radar, but not always. You can easily walk into them. I think we'll be able to manage things without too much fuss if we just spot them before we walk into them. Seems like they don't really see us until we do something. Okay. Species 1. A distant relative of the more commonly known Venus flytrap, species BE908, seems to be performing well. The plants are a threat to creatures up to 5 times their size due to the violent natures of their closing moths. Those that aren't swallowed whole are often incapacitated by their initial bite. The plant's lack of mobility is offset by their ability to lure prey into reach by means of a nectar they secrete from their bodies. Species 2. Mantis religiosa. Of all the species we brought with us, the common mantis exceeds the rest in terms of predation. The insects are ferocious, and their camouflage allows them to attack the prey they surprise. Also, they complement our botanical specimens by hunting down those pests that avoid or escape our other measures. Lastly, mantises will begin to cannibalize one another when other food is scarce, making their numbers self-regulating when prey is scarce. Species 3. Bouveria mordicana, an entomopathogenic fungus, B. mordicana, has been developed to colonize the bodies of the most common pests. Once it has fully colonized a host body, the host technically dies, but the body continues to move by means of the fungal colony within it. In this manner, the fungus moves amongst more of its prey, occasionally spraying spores in a radius around the host's body, infecting all who come near it. Drawbacks include the time it takes to kill the prey, 10 to 20 days, and its limited effectiveness when dealing with unsocial pests. So, the flytrap plants, the giant mantises, and the green men are all results of this vote. I'm assuming that they're also the reason why the same creatures can be encountered in Zion. Those the Vol 22. I'm not sure at what point did the Vol 22 expedition go to Zion. Naturally, Tales of Junkytown, Jerky Vendor. Naturally, when the troubles had already started because they were infected. But. Surely if they knew they were infected and carrying something, they would have tried to done something about it instead of just did nothing. Food production. Is this even part of the vault anymore?
For the Brotherhood! Got my eyes peeled.
I don't. Got them wide open.
Got my eyes peeled.
Keep your distance. Should be something. There's definitely something still alive here. What is it? Ah, mini version. Mantis eggs.
Got my eyes peeled.
Is there a point to this place? Especially this cave place. Why is it here? Was it just here to breed these things?
Got my eyes peeled.
Fires a key, so that probably takes us back to the vault. Where the hell is Dev? Where is she? Could you please, please, please leave him alone? No,
Got my eyes peeled.
she's done her thing, so if she dies, we're not gonna lose the quest she had. Ooh. I think I still know at least 4 companions. I'm not sure if we can get all of them, but we got plenty of spares if things go badly. Oxygen recycling. Ooh, they broke into the vault from another side. What broke? Surely the mantises didn't blow up this hole. What the hell's happened here? I have no idea. No mantises here. They blocked the access to this. Maybe some people came here to hide. But surely they would have been better with HEPA cartridges. That was our come here and pick the item mission done. Well, I'm glad that I don't have to extend my visit here, so once we figure out what the hell is going on in this vault, we don't have to go on an item hunt after that. We can just leave. So that was probably the reason this entire place existed here. Glad to find it immediately. That's locked. And it requires a key, so no lockpicking, no hacking. It's fairly easy to see what's more or less happened here, but why did it get out of control? I wanna take a look. A quick look if this doesn't seem to go anywhere, we'll just go back. Yeah, it's coming. AER-14 prototype. Microfusion cells. What's so special about this? Looks like a laser rifle.
Ooh, got something good for me?
Yeah,
Is
share.
it a dress?
No, but share some of your cells. I need to test this. 24. It uses 2 energy per shot. So I guess it's the green laser.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
And the tri-beam laser is much more effective, but this is probably much more accurate. It seems like it's basically a unique laser, and that's it. We can get pretty close without those guys noticing. Yeah, they don't seem to have armor, so that's a sneak attack with triple damage. Repeatedly. Yeah, come here. Oh, for fudge's sakes, what are you doing?
Still looking.
Yeah, the worst possible thing we can do now is split up, so please just stay close. Maybe I can...
Got my eyes.
Yeah. Keep distance.
They'll never see the haymakers coming. No, sorry, I get distracted. Been scavenging too long.
Please stay close. And up. Yeah, she's not keeping close. She's attracted to a target that she's detecting through the walls. Indeed. To go a little bit closer to make sure the shot is scored. It's one of those
Still
plants.
looking.
Yeah, and you're going there to kill it, aren't you?
Gotcha.
I wish there was something like don't open fire until I do. You know, something some kind of basic team tactic like that. So in a team there's only one guy who decides where that happens. Everyone can keep their aims on the heads of the enemies, but no one actually fires on the one guy whose responsibility it is to decide such things fires. Assuming the enemy doesn't spot you and start shooting at you, then naturally you can fire back, or your NPCs on their own. But I wish in a situation where it's not in a situation where danger is flashing on top, they would basically follow your example and take their cues from your own actions. It would make things so much easier because I wouldn't have to worry about is she going after something again. I could rely on the fact that she is basically hugging my rear end and only attacking a target once I've initiated the combat. That seems to be clear. Usually there's at least some level of movement, so you do spot them if you stay still for a while. Smart lock. We can open that. No problemo. Disengage lock. Okay, it seems like we're supposed to enter this area from the opposite direction. Yeah, from here. Maybe that's the only way to enter this level, if you don't know how to lockpick or fix the elevator. That might explain the necessity of these type of areas here. I'll continue exploring this level because this seems to indicate that it should have worked the other way around. So this is where you want to be. Kill abominations. Spore carrier savage. Vault 22 Interlab Network, Vault-Tec Data Backup System. Current data integrity 31%. Download research data. So that's our mission accomplished here, at least the Dr. Hildern mission. Still have a few left. We need to find the researcher and maybe something else that I don't recall. Terrible without. Can't even take 2 mantises out without getting injured. Well, she's an unarmed combatant, so can't exactly blame her for sucking with the energy weapons. She should have basic skills in them though. It's Brotherhood trained. Okay, it's another entrance. Why is this here? Locked. Still not quite sure what. Yeah, the Keeley thing is certainly something we need to do. I would like to find out what the hell is going on here. Come on. Hit the fucking. We should use normal ammunition for this. Okay, let's go. Wonder if we are infected too. I would assume so at this point, so I feel it's a pretty goddamn risky business if we just leave this place without figuring out what's going on, how to counter it somehow. Yes. Secret agent woman.
For the Brotherhood.
There's still a lot of hostiles here, and I don't really know what the point of this place is. What's their point coming here?
For the Brotherhood.
Ah!
For the Brotherhood.
Don't shoot the eggs. Lesson learned. Don't shoot the eggs. This is one of those places where a flamethrower would have been pretty much a perfect weapon. It's not insanely damaging, but neither are these. These other guys don't really have hit points.
Hey! For the Brotherhood.
We explored this area? No, there's about third left. What's the goddamn point? Oh. Don't shoot the egg. God damn, you're ugly.
Took your sweet time. I suppose the NCR sent you?
Yes. Angela Williams asked me to find you.
Ah, she's such a dear. Not like that pompous little pedant she works for. But that's neither here nor there. These plants have gotten completely out of control. I've got a plan to deal with them, but I'll need your help.
Yeah, what's the pay?
So, you're one of those, huh? Fine. I'll give you all the money I have once we're done. Meet me on the second level, and I'll explain more.
That's not exactly a good offer, because there's a reason why you agree on a price, and not say you can get all the money I have in my left pocket. It's I can't see even my dumbass being that dumbass. He's basically promising us almost nothing, as far as I can see. I'm at least going to hear her out. I need to know if there's a danger to my life here. I have no idea how infectious this thing is. We might not be in all that much trouble. The information we found indicated that that the disease or mushroom fungus, it does not. Yeah, Archimedes 2 charge at it, so 9 o'clock in the morning, 900 hours, so we'll get a new Archimedes 2 charge, I guess. So we have another 24 hours to spend it on something. They don't. You only get one. If you have one, you get nothing. So might as well use it. You're not gonna get a new one if you don't. We're not getting up there. So where's the alternative exit? Be here. I think I'm using up the rest of my hollow point ammunition here. Very rare to find targets for it, so shooting something like even a death cloth doesn't seem to have armor. Basically does them no damage. They have a huge amount of armor. So alternative way to get there. We visit all the places here. Common areas, food production. I think we should go to common areas from here, or try to find the elevator. I think we went to food production already once. Yeah, we've explored this level pretty much. Common areas should contain most of the...
What's this? Did you do these repairs? Not bad. Not bad at all. Saves me time, I guess. See you upstairs.
Huh, I appreciate that. Someone else notices how awesome I am. Okay, we're in a pest, so I think we should go to common areas. It's probably the most infected area, or has most of the opposition. Although food production would be an option, we found the stairways to food production that contained the unique laser rifle, so we haven't actually explored that area at all. So let's start there. Yep, there is one. Where's his head? We're at his back. Stairs. Oxygen recycle. This should be blocked. Yes. No. There has to be another staircase then. That's not it. Yeah, we came up. We skipped one level when we came up. Why infrared lighting? Okay. I finally found some of the bodies of the scientists that lived here. They appeared to be overgrown with some form of lichen. They blend in so well with the other growth that I walked right by several of them without even noticing them. I've taken the proper precautions, but the lichen doesn't seem to be contagious, at least the ghouls haven't helped me. This level appears to be where they performed most of the research NCR is interested in. I've been able to collect a little, but the vast majority of the data from the research down here is inaccessible. I had to find the main backup and download from there. The door was locked, so I probably have the only copy of that. No movement seen, so we should be okay. System diagnostic shows that memory has been corrupted. 3 messages retrieved. Security request. Assistant Mathers went into the caverns at 1846 today and still hasn't returned. Requesting security escort for science personnel to conduct a search. Medical emergency. We need a medical team up here now. Dr. Peters just returned with one of the security escorts who is horribly wounded. When I asked him where the other security officer was, he just paled and shook his head. In the meantime, Dr. Bailey has ordered that the door to the caves be sealed until a further investigation can take place. Help. Is anyone down there? Security is trying to hold up. Well, I don't know what they're trying to hold up. Please, send security up at once. With Dr. Bailey watching over his sick wife and daughter in their quarters down in the common area, I'm officially in charge of the level, and I'm requesting security at once. They came from the caves. That's where they were growing them. At least that's how it appears. Okay, warning. Until further notice, the door to the caves is to be sealed at all times by order of Administrator Bailey. See him for further details. Access denied. Contact admin for clearance. We've been on the other side already, so that doesn't matter. Now we know why it's locked. Take it cool, no need to be concerned at all. Just take it calm. It's all gonna be over soon. One hero there. I think we can go around into his rear and below his goddamn brains to the wall. It's a fungus now, it's not a person. And they don't carry anything. Oh shit.
Spare some ammo?
Not really, no. Sorry. You have all the microfusion cells I've had. I do like the fact that she's asking for it instead of quietly just food additive. Yields continue to improve. Splicing together cultivar GN11188 with the existing corn samples has produced a hybrid that responds better to the artificial lights we have. On a side note, Dr. Peters has missed his third straight day due to illness. His work ethics hasn't exactly been stellar to this point, so I'm requesting confirmation from the clinic that he is in fact sick. On a lark, the guys down in pest control sent up a sample of a substance one of their specimens secretes to attract insects. Tests show that the substance has a mood-altering effect on smaller mammals. If anyone volunteers, we can begin human testing soon. Quite a number of the staff have begun to show symptoms of some sort of viral infection. I've begun to order them to stay in bed and recover, but at this rate, there won't be anyone left to do research. Not much to report today. The mood is unusually somber in the wake of Dr. Peters' passing. There's a strange rumor going around that the commotion downstairs was caused by, of all things, Dr. Peters' corpse suddenly animating and attacking people. I don't know who would start such a vicious rumor, but it's in exceptionally bad taste. People got infected, and things turned to shit. What did I pick up from here? That's what I want to know. Some kind of food additive? Yeah. It's good chance it's contaminated too. So is it telling me that now I now have the ability to poison something with this? Add it to someone's food to cause up a breakout. Um, I'm not sure I would want that, even though I might find it somewhat interesting. It's because it's fairly reckless. Things might get out of control, and I wouldn't want to see these things spread. Not in a not in the general population spread kind of way, at least. Here it was sort of a confined environment, so even though everything turned to crap, it hasn't exactly been a threat to the outside world. It just killed the people who were there at the time. Probably because they weren't all that well aware of what was going on in the first place. Should be one of the last levels. The black one. With the lasers.